Everybody, Chris here with Christcross Crafts. We're not in the shop today, we're outside of the shop working on protecting the shop. Yeah, lawnmower, heat, everything. Anyway, I bought this house 3 years ago and these locks did not have keys to them. Well, today we're going to show you how to fix that. I took this out, had it to a locksmith, and wound up with 3 keys and a new lock for less than 20 bucks. Well worth the money, and well, now not only am I protecting my shop, but now I can get into my shop when I need to.
Alright, well, let's get right to it. First things first, you want to take off this lock. And you can see this is held on by 4 screws. These happen to be flathead. Yay. Anyway, be cautious on that one with the spring. You don't want that thing to go flying, so I was a little careful removing that. And I'll just leave it hanging so I don't lose it. Next, you want to take off the plate that holds the lock on from the outside. And that's usually held on with just 2 screws, and they do work right in there. Alright, well, after a quick game of peekaboo, anyway, there is the locks and the entire assembly laid out. You can see the lock with the escutcheon plate. That's what gets slid in from the outside of the door. Then the bar that's on the back side of the lock gets ran through that plate that gets mounted on the inside of the door. And finally, the actual locking mechanism that gets mounted on the inside of the door over that plate. And you can see that that lines up perfectly with that little plus, and that's what allows you to properly lock and unlock the door. And there's the front side, just to give you a quick glimpse. And again, all the parts all ready. Now let's get that rekeyed and replace it. And replacing it is just the same way. Once you take it to a locksmith and have that rekeyed, get as many keys as you want. Replacement is just everything in reverse. So we'll go outside, slide that through the door, and hopefully it stays in place long enough to get the washer plate on the back side. And it is important to kind of pay attention to the orientation that you have the plate in there. And when I first started to do this, I had it wrong, so I flipped it over. And it's pretty easy to identify which way goes up and which way goes down. So I suggest getting those 2 screws started before you fully tighten one, because trust me, it's not the funnest thing to reach in there and grab that and get the second screw started. Make sure you get this spring loaded back on that bottom left screw, or whatever screw yours happens to be on. And I typically get these started. I don't snug them up. I just get them started. I like to get 2 in there so I get it oriented in the right way. And then at that point, come back in and fill in the gaps with the missing screws. And there we go. Give it a quick test run. It locks, stays in place, and it will unlock. Maybe. Here we go. Well, if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, well, thanks for watching anyway. Well, this is Chris with Chriscross Crafts. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.